Good evening, Glendora. What a great place to be this evening. I'm David Friedendahl. I'm your mayor for 2025, and I look forward to this great celebration of our community and the great people that do great things for us. I think you'll find out that Glendora has lots of good people that like to share and do great things. So with that, I'd like to introduce a few people. My fellow city council members, Mayor Pro Tem Michael Alawas, council members Karen Davis, Shauna Elias, and Mendel Thompson. It's my privilege to start off tonight with the recognition of our youth in the community who have achieved great things. And these are items that you don't just go out and do and get, but you work a long time. And for these recipients, I would say it's half of their life, and they're young, so half of their life is a long time. But they have achieved some significant marks in their journey, and they have earned the Eagle Scout rank and or the Girl Scout Gold Award. And I assure you, Glendora generates a lot of Eagle Scouts. We don't generate a lot of Gold Awards. So when I meet a Gold Award recipient, I'm thrilled, and it's a great opportunity because Girl Scouts doesn't make it as easy as a support program. I can say that as a former Scout leader, I recognize the difference. We're going to recognize the Eagle Scouts and the Gold Award recipient because they contributed as part of their rank advancement a required service project to benefit their community. And the community is a broad term, so it's not just their home or church or school, but rather someone in the community that's not the Scouts and not themselves and not mom and dad. So opportunities for an ongoing giving and volunteering effort that in many cases generated lots of planning, lots of labor, lots of stress for the parents sometimes, but a lot of man hours to achieve this project. So we're going to recognize several of these youth tonight, and we might have some pictures of their projects, but we'll tell you where they're at and invite you to go find them if you haven't seen them yet. To start off tonight, I'd like to recognize Owen C. Mason from Troop 483. You're free to do pictures, Mom and Dad. That's okay. Owen's Eagle Project was completed in March of 2024. He did a refurbishment and reorganization of the music room at the Glendora United Methodist Church. Peeked into that room. That had to be a big project. That's not a simple thing, so that's great. And Owen earned his Eagle Scout rank July 10th, 2024. Congratulations, Owen. Just a moment. Our next recipient is Mr. Jace Henderson. We saw him earlier today of Scout Troop 483 here in Glendora. Jace's service project is pretty neat. We can see this one quite easily. It's a community benefit of art. Oh, we do have pictures. Perfect. Doesn't that look nice, taking those ugly old power boxes and making them look proud, so that's good. And hopefully it instills some winning in the tennis team. But the project included painting of the utility boxes outside the courts, installation of a new bulletin board, and new court signage, numbers, weeding and mulching and planting around the courts. Oh, have I got some yard work for you. And the tennis courts are used both by the high school and for members of the community. So, Jace, thank you for your service to Glendora. Next, we have a gentleman, Mr. Matthew Kimball, Troop 483 here in Glendora. a college student and a worker bee, so I haven't seen him for a while, since he finished his project, actually. His project was pretty neat. He reached out and wanted to do something at the Fairmount Pioneer Cemetery, which is a historic landmark in town. And the cemetery board says it would be really neat if we had some reflective seating areas. So he learned about making concrete, learned about pouring slabs on the side of a hill, learned about buying and shipping steel benches when it's not easy to do, and then how to put them in, learned how to fix a couple of water faucets. A great time, and the cemetery folks are very pleased to enjoy the benefits of these reflective seating areas. So, Matthew, thank you. Next, we have Mr. Robert Wild of Glendora Troop 483. Robert's project consisted of building sustaining garden boxes for Charter Oak High School's special ed department. Original boxes had been made of metal and had become unusable. Did that rust thing get to them? No. No? Yeah, a little bit? Yeah, okay. So replace the boxes. We have some pictures? Oh, we do. Good. And many autistic students are being taught aspects of gardening. So this is a great opportunity to learn about gardening a bit, learn about some carpentry, leave something great behind it at your alma mater, maybe I can assume, okay? And give some students that want to learn more some tools to do that. Robert earned his Eagle rank in June of 2023, so we're catching up, casting a net out there to find some of the veterans. So thank you for your service to the community. I'd be remiss if I didn't share that Matthew has earned his Eagle Scout rank this past August, and Jace earned his in June of this year. So all Eagle Scouts. Not only did they do the project, they did all the paperwork also. Last is a real treasure, Miss Ashley Krosovic. Ashley is a Gold Award winner. Ashley's project had a neat name. It's called How to Navigate Your Vehicle. And I learned about it because I was involved in some of his outreach and her outreach and saw the promotion of the course. But imagine this, you know nothing about your car, that's most of us, and you'd love to have somebody point it out, hey, how do you check it out? How do you do an inspection? How do you see if it's safe? Does it have fluid where it's supposed to have fluid? Does it have the right things in the right places? She put together a couple of weekends of program to let us commoners go into a shop, bring your car, and learn where things are at, what to do, how to do safety inspection lists and checkups, how to check tires. Did they get to change a tire? They got to change a tire. That's good. Okay. And what some of the critical items are to get the car from here to where you're hoping to go. So a great opportunity that involved both media type opportunities and many hands-on opportunities. So Ashley, thank you for your service to the community and well done. Do we want to do a picture now? It is certainly encouraging to see the youth of today become the leaders of tomorrow, and they're already beginning to make a tremendous difference. So thank you all, and congratulations to the families. Now I'd like to invite Mayor Pro Tem Alaros up to make a presentation with our Yellow Banner program. Mr. Alaros.
As the mayor mentioned earlier, there's a whole team behind this event. And I would be remiss in not acknowledging Rana Abbasi. She is our secretary that prints out and manages all the certificates that are here tonight. kind of manages that as we go forward. And she's not here this evening, but if we can give her a round of applause, I really appreciate that. So it's my honor this evening to present the Yellow Ribbon Banner presentation. The Glendora Community Service Foundation oversees the Yellow Ribbon Banner program, an initiative that pays tribute to our active service members from Glendora. These banners are hung along Route 66 and Grand Avenue to serve as a visible reminder of their dedication and sacrifice to our country. Tonight's awards recognition ceremony allows us to honor our retired members. As their flag comes down, we present them to service members and or their family as a lasting symbol of their service. We are proud to present a Yellow Ribbon banner tonight to the family and service member of Kevin Harrod. Kevin has served the United States Marine Corps, held the rank of Chief Warrant Officer number 4, completed 3 tours of duty, recipient of the Meritorious Service Medal, the Navy Commander Medal, 2 times recipient of the Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal, and 4-time recipient of the Good Conduct Medal. Though he's now a resident out of the area, his family is here tonight to accept the banner on his behalf. They are residents of Glendora and have much to be proud of. Kevin has grown and served his country. Here's the banner.
Hello, tonight we are celebrating the many contributions of our community members, all that they do to make the community the great place that it is. And we are recognizing those who've contributed their time and volunteered to serve on a city board or a commission. And the first person we're going to recognize, I do not see him here, Don Nolan. But Don and his wife owned and operated the Village Eatery. Probably many of you dined there while they were running that. They ran it for 17 years prior to their retirement in 2024. He was a longtime member of the Business Improvement District. He applied to be on the Business Improvement District Advisory Board so that he could become more involved in the community. And his goal was to continue to foster relationships between the city and its businesses, and Don excelled at that. He served from January 2022 through January 2024, including 1 year serving as chair of the board. So let's give Don a big hand and thank him for his service. The next person we're going to recognize is here this evening, Ms. Mallory. Thank you very much. Mallory Burrell has been a longtime resident of the Glendora community and has served the community as a substitute teacher, elementary school volunteer, Glendora Historical Society volunteer before being appointed to serve on the Community Services Commission in July of 2019. Mallory served until December of this last year, including 1 year as commission chair. So thank you, Mallory, for all that you have done.
Love your city.
Well, I don't live here anymore. But no, it has been a pleasure to serve on the commission and to do whatever small part to make things better wherever we can and leave them better than you found them. And I think everyone in this room is here tonight because in your own way, you found a way to do that. And I hope to continue to see more good things from this community from afar. And I wish everyone the best of luck with that. Thank you.
It is great to be here, and thank you, Karen. And I want to extend my very best to each one of you who continue to give back. I have the honor to talk about 8 of our folks who have made some really cool things happen at their homes. Our house is probably the biggest thing that we'll ever buy, and it probably creates the most special times in our lives, but it can create grief when the water heater goes out or the slab has a leak. We have all experienced the immense grief of the thousands of people that have recently lost their homes because of the horrendous fires. So our home is a special place, and we really want to say thank you to these 8 folks that I'm going to talk about tonight. The first 5 have done probably what all of us should be doing, and that is looking at the plants and the trees that will grow best when there is little rain. We've all been blessed by a couple of years ago where we had a lot of rain, but we have not had a lot of rain here in the past year. And so we're going to celebrate those that have taken all of those plants and grass and trees out that suck rain up and yet have put really nice things in that beautifies not only their home but the street that they're on, the city which we have. So with that, I believe there's slides. Are there pictures? And Tamara Dale is the first person. I don't know her. If you're here, please come up. We have something special to give you. And I should have warned everybody that we would love to hear just a little bit about what you did and why you did this. Now you don't have to, but we would love to do that. But thank you for the beautiful job that you've done, and that's going to work well if we don't get a lot of rain soon. So thank you, and we hope that this will be put out front so people know that the city really thinks a lot of what you did. So do you want to tell us a little bit about it, or?
Sure. Thank you. Thank you very much. My wife, Tamara, doesn't like to speak, so she asked me to come up with her. So when we moved to Glendora from the Midwest 8 years ago, we've enjoyed being embraced by the community. And when we moved into the area, we came to learn about the foothills, which we love to hike and walk through the foothills. We also want to say special thanks to Louise Cardenas, who's our landscape expert, who's helped us figure out what fits best and what is really part of the local lot. So we've come to take down our palm trees and put up, feature our live oaks, take out the lawns that are there and replace them with the more native plants, the aloes and the cactuses, which are a personal favorite of mine. And to take out the grass and put in rocks and the rivers that represent the area from a long time ago. So thank you to Glendora for embracing us as Midwesterners about 8 years ago.
Chicago is where they moved from, and boy, I think that was a good move, especially now. I have friends that are back there, and they are freezing. Okay, the Cardusos, I probably brutalized your last name. I didn't mean to do that, but we want to honor you, and your home is up there. Wow, what a beautiful job that you both did. And I don't know who wants to tell us whose dream it was or whatever, but okay, please.
Thank you. Thank you very much to all of you. It was kind of unexpected. So as William Dale family, we also are Midwesterner, come from Indianapolis 8 years ago. And we just found out, we are colleagues at work, and just found out we live in the same in the same town. That's very nice. So when we bought our house, we have a very nice English lawn, very green, and then we abide to the laws of California and water twice a week. And this lawn was becoming sadder and sadder, drier and drier, really sore on your eyes. And so we decided, okay, we really need to make something nicer, more sustainable, really that can, harmonize with our ecosystem. And that's why we changed we did this drought-resistant garden and front yard. We worked very closely with Lance Bennett. It was our landscaper, and he was very excited about taking this project. And we really have to thank him a lot for his ideas and, combining also with our desire. That's it. Thank you.
All right. The next one is Carol Scott. Is she here? Hi, Carol. Great to have you guys here. Well, thank you, and what a beautiful job that you both did. And who wants to speak? Okay, great.
While my wife and I were involved in decision-making and input, most of the credit goes to our landscaper. We thank very much for hanging in there through a very wet season, which interrupted the project, unexpected plumbing problems in the yard, and then hardscape and so on. And I know our neighbors are very happy about this because our yard basically was like the worst yard in the neighborhood. We had slowed down on the watering, and it just went to pot. So we finally decided to do the investment. Also, I'd just like to say, rock stream that we have in the front yard is actually pretty functional. Two of the downspouts from the roof feed into that rock stream to try to catch more water and percolate it into the ground. Doing our share.
Rita Millistan. Is that close? Okay. Rita? Okay. Well, thank you. Wow, look at your house. What a beautiful job that you did. Thank you. So, do you want to? That's okay. Here, I'll hold this in case you.
We didn't have a landscaper. This is a collaboration of mine and my husband's ideas. And with exception of the cement borders, my husband and I moved every single rock and paver and granite and everything ourselves on the weekends. So we did this all by ourselves, and we actually wrecked a truck doing this, moving all those big pavers. So it's been great. This is our second award. We got one when we did the greenscape about 8 years ago, and we took it all out when we couldn't water the grass anymore. And we did this, so we're here again. But it's been fantastic.
Well, beautiful job.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, and the last one we have is Christina and Mark Keelatan. Did I get that close? Close enough, huh? Christina and Mark. What a beautiful home. It's okay, so.
Next is the Comboy residence. We are experiencing technical difficulties and we apologize for the inconvenience.
All right, thank you, Pam, and welcome back, and heal up well. Thank you. Stacy Fontanella, did I say that? Was I close? All right, Stacy. Okay, so hello, Chris.
All the credit, honestly.
Hi.
He does.
Thank you. So, Chris, do you want to talk?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, man.
Thank you.
Good.
My wife and I have been at our residence for 18 years. We fell in love with the community. We especially fell in love with our neighbors. We have great relationships with them. Probably like some of you, we did a lot of what we did out of selfishness. The water here is expensive. So we're trying to, cut down on our water bill, right? But in the process, we also wanted to beautify our home. We both feel like your home is sort of a reflection of who you are. And over the 18 years, we've just slowly just kept working at different things to beautify the home. A lot of credit goes to our gardener, Rigo. Yeah. So, and he always had some really good ideas on things we could switch out to, add more drought-tolerant type of plants and stuff. And then over time, we fell in love with different kinds of succulents because they all, like, a certain flower will bloom on different kinds. You guys probably know that. And it adds a nice beauty to your home. So we're quite surprised by this award and this recognition. We weren't expecting it, and it was a pleasant surprise. Yes. Yeah. She really wanted the sign. So, thank you so much.
And last but not least, number 8 is Louis Cardenas. Is Louis here? All right. Great. Great to have you guys here. What a beautiful home. Excellent work. So who wants to speak? Okay.
Thank you so much for this. So Luis is a landscaper, did the Dale's Yard. So this is actually his 3rd award for the houses he's done. We got one for our last house, so thank you. But I just want to plug the Be Waterwise program. That's how we made this happen. So through the county, they tell you the plants and the number of swales and catch basins you need, and we got a big rebate and incorporated not only drought tolerant, but also food giving. So we have tons of fruit trees in the front, and we're already really enjoying it, especially our first rain when the swales filled up. We were out there like nerds watching them fill and run. So thanks again, Glendora. This is awesome.
Thank you. Well, thank you to each one of you for investing in your home, investing in your city, and showing us that something really, really fun can be done by all of your hard work.
Well, I'm honored to be giving the awards for our holiday home decorating contest as a mom with young kids. Every year, my kids love going around town, looking at all the houses and picking their favorites. So this one is special to me. Each year, the Recreation and Human Services Department hosts the annual Holiday Home Decorating Contest, where residents are invited to participate and submit their decorated homes for consideration in several categories. It's one of the most spectacular displays of holiday and city spirit every winter. I'm excited to announce this year's winners and runners-up. And I don't know how many of these families are here today, so we'll just go through. First place for Best Lawn Display was the Siciliano family. Is the Siciliano family here? Not here, but congratulations to them. I can hear their electric meter just. And second place in that same category for lawn display is the Alvarez family. Oh, come on up. Congratulations. Tell us a little bit about it.
We moved here 5 years ago from New York, and all the lights are put by my husband. He loves Christmas. He's like a little kid. And we are so happy to be, we bought the house 3 years ago in Glendora, and we love it. We love everything about Glendora. Thank you, guys.
All right, our next category is animated display. And I don't believe they're here with us tonight, but the Turunen family had this display. Very beautiful. So congratulations to them. And second place in our animated display are the Bidwell family. Are Larry and Bonnie here? Oh, here they come.
On the way here, Bonnie asked me, how you going to embarrass me tonight? So, yeah, it's coming. But I want to thank the judges for the second place. I really warms my heart because all my life I've come in second. And I'm reminded by the scouts, I was one merit badge shy of Eagle, one merit badge. And, second all my life. But one time, I won a sweepstakes. I mean, a big time sweepstakes. The competition was incredible. Climbed the highest mountain and I yelled, I won. And I can even be seen hugging that trophy. It sits in my house. And I can even kiss it sometimes. But this was back in 1963 when I won Bonnie's hand in marriage. And after that, everything comes in second. Okay. She walked into it with eyes wide open.
That's great. Our next category is use of lights. First place for use of lights is the Kirk family. Is the Kirk family here with us? I don't believe so. All right, we'll go on to the next one. Second place for use of lights, I believe it's Rock. Is it the Rock family? Roque? Come on up.
Hold on, sorry. Yeah, we just moved in Glendora 3 years ago. Yeah. Actually, we live in Azusa Canyon, but because of that fire, that's why we decided to move in Glendora. Yeah. Well, actually, that house that we have right now, I waited for 15 years watching this house. Luckily, thanks God, we got it. Mm-hmm. Well, regarding a decoration, my wife, she really loved decorating. If I will tell you, we have 5 Christmas trees inside the house. Every year, for 20 years, we're doing Christmas light and decorating, every Christmas. And also, I would like to thank Glendora. We love this place, which is my dream house. I got it for 15 years, watching. Thank you very much. And also my wife, you want to talk something? Okay.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. We moved here 3 years ago. And then in Azusa, every year, I never join. Since we moved to Glendora, I've been decorating, but I never think about joining. And then there's our John, the postman, keep telling me, Mrs. Roque, why don't you join? You decorated every year. What join? Go to City of Glendora. And then I pay the water bill, and then I ask the lady, where is the area to join the Christmas decoration? Because my friend mailman said I have to join. So I went there, and then there I joined. And I never expect that I'm going to win. But at Queen of the Valley Hospital, every year, I decorated my floor, my unit, medical oncology unit. I'm a chemo nurse. So I decorated that one. Every year, I got the first prize. So I decorated the hospital, I decorated my inside the house and my outside the house. Thank you so much. I love City of Glendora. Thank you.
All right, our next category is sweepstakes for their animated display, the Burns family. The Burns family. This is up on Flamingo, and it's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Well, thank you very much. I guess everybody wants to hear, because everybody knows we have a donation box set up for the City of Hope. And I just want to give you the totals for this year. Although the amount that was donated to the box itself was down a little bit this year, we collected $13,085. I am very happy. I'm very happy to say that the first 2,500 was quintupled by a donor, and the remaining amount was doubled, bringing the total amount that the City of Hope received this year to $33,670. Not too bad for 3 weeks worth of work of setting up Christmas lights. So I was very proud to hear about the Boy Scouts and their Eagle Awards. And so if they ever are going to plan on giving out merit badges for setting up Christmas lights, talk to me. And thank you very much.
All right, the Commissioner's Choice for their use of lights, the Cox family. Oh, this is on the corner. Love this one. You can't see the skeleton in that picture. It is. Oh, congratulations.
I just want to say thank you to the commission. Also, hearing everybody's wonderful stories. We have Marine families and Boy Scouts and people who've helped the community. And all I did was use electricity. So I kind of wish I would have went first. I feel silly now, but thank you. And then also thank you, my wife and my kids who helped me. So thank you. Thank you.
And last but not least, voted best overall, lawn display. They're not with us tonight, but the Fuentes family. I mean, that's incredible. That's incredible. So thank you to all of our families who give back to the community by beautifying their homes during the holidays. I appreciate it, and I think we all do. So round of applause for our winners.
That's a hard act to follow. What a great contribution that we all make, you all make, to make Glendora so wonderful. Young to old, it's a great opportunity, and we certainly recognize that. And it just amplifies our sentimental motto and slogan of Pride of the Foothills. It reflects the values of our community members, their eagerness to give back, give more, give often. So your investment in the city is truly worthy of a celebration. So thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for contributing with your service. We'll see you again. We're going to do these regularly, and we invite you to enjoy the refreshments at the back. Can't miss a good cookie. And have a great evening. Thank you.